Hi, good morning. Today's topic is about Gaussian elimination method, and we're going to use this method in solving linear equations. We have two samples here, two variable equations and three variable equations. Now, in solving this, always remember that the goal is to have the coefficients on the last row have a 0 or 1 as a coefficient. No? So first you write these two equations here. The equation 1, 2x minus 7y is equal to 17, and 4x minus 5y is equal to 25. Now we'll have to copy first the coefficients of these two equations and putting these in a matrix in augmented form, which means that we will include in our solutions the constant term at the right of the equations. So we have here copy, just copy the numerical coefficients 2, minus 7 and 17, 4, minus 5 is equal to 25. So 4 minus 5, 25. So the row 1 of this, plus row 2, we add this row here, and put our answer in row 1, So 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. So you put the answer in row 1. Negative 7 plus negative 5 is negative 12. 17 and 25 is 42. So we just copy the numerical coefficients of the second equation. So we go to the third step. We multiply row 1 by 1, 6. So just to simplify our computations. So 6 times 1, 6 is 1. Negative 12 times 1, 6 is negative 2. 42 times 1, 67. So we again copy the second row. So on the next step, we multiply row 1 and then by negative 4 and add the product to row 2. So negative 4 times 1 is negative 4 plus 4 is 0. Negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8 plus negative 5 is 3. Negative 4 times 7 is negative 28 plus 25 is negative 3. So we now have a 0, 3, and negative 1, and a leading 1 in our first row. So the last step now is to have this row simplified by bringing these 2, 3 here as a 1. So we multiply row 2 by 1/3 and have our product in row 2. So 0 times 1/3 is 0. 3 times 1/3 is 1. Negative 3 times 1/3 is negative 1. So as you can see, we have a simplified form here, a diagonal of 1, 1, and a 0 below the leading 1. This is our leading 1, and below it is 0. So our simplified equation now is 1 is equal to 1y, this is x, this is y. So negative y is equal to negative 1. So we just copy all of this and put this in as an equation. So x minus 2y is equal to 7, and y is equal to negative 1. So we have a value of negative 1. All we have to do now is substitute this using box substitution. We substitute this now in the first equation. So x minus 2 times y, which is negative 1, is equal to 7. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. X plus 2 is equal to 7. So to get the value of x, you transpose 2 to the right side equation, 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. So finally, our answer is x is equal to 5 and y is equal to negative 1. So these are how we're going to solve a two variable equations. So for the second problem we have here, three variable equations. 2x minus y plus 3z is equal to 9. 3x plus y plus 2z is equal to 11. X minus y plus z is equal to 2. So we put this now again, we write this in augmented matrix. No? So we just copy, all we have to do is copy all the numerical coefficients, 2, minus 1, 3, and 9. 3, 1, 2, and 11. 1, negative 1, 1, and 2. So again, to have a leading 1 in our first row, we just put this one, the row 3 in row 1, no, and row 1 to row 3, no. So our row 1 now, put this row 3 in row 1, so our row 1 now is 1 minus 1 is 1 and 2. 3, 1, 2 is 11 for row 2, and we just copy the row 2, and 2 minus 1, 3, and then 9. No? So for next step, you multiply row 1 by negative 2 and add the product to row 3. And put our answers to final answers to row 3. So negative 1 times negative 2 plus 2 is 0. Negative 1 times negative 2 is 2 plus negative 1 is 1. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2 plus 3 is 1. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4 plus 9 is 5. So next step, we just, what do you call this one? We just replace, what do you mean by that? We just put row 2 in place of row 3. So with this row 2 here, no, in place of row 3. So we have here 1, minus 1, 1, and 2. So row 2 now will have the variables of row 3, which is 0, 1, 1, and 5, and 3, 1, 2, 11. So for the next step, we multiply row 2, this row 2 here, by negative 1, and then add the product to row 3 and put our answers, final answers to row 3. So 0 times negative 1 is 0. 1 times negative 1 plus 1, no, is 0. And 1 times negative 1 is negative 1 plus 2 is 1. And negative 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. No? Plus 11 is 6. The next step is multiply row 1 by negative 3 and then add the product to row 3. No? Since we want to get rid of this 3 here and put this one as a 0. No? To simplify this third row. So multiply row 1 to make this one either 0 or 1. No? The best thing is to make this one 0. So negative 3 times 1 is negative 3 plus 3 is 0. Negative 1 times negative 3 is Negative 1 times negative 3 is positive 3. No? Plus 0 is positive 3. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. Plus 1 is negative 2. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6, plus 6 is 0. So this will now be our new augmented form matrix. So the last step now is simplify this further, no? To put this one as a one variable row, no? So this one is 2. We multiply row 2, no, by 2, no, and added this one here, so that this one here will become 0. So 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 3 is 5. 1 times 2 is 2, plus negative 2 is 0. As you can see now, we have a simplified form equations. Huh? So we just have to make a back substitution so as to get all the values of our variables. So we just first we write 5y plus 0, this is 0, no? 0x, 5y, 0, z is equal to 10. So we just write this and get the value of y, which is 10 over 5, which is 2. After having the value of 2, we substitute this one to the next, no? The next expression is y plus z is equal to 5, no? In back substitution, no? Going back upward. So y plus z is equal to 5. The value of y is 2. 2 plus z is equal to 5. So z now will be 5. We transpose 2, it becomes negative. So 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So we have two values here. Substitute the values of y and z to the first equation, which is x minus y plus z is equal to 2. Substituting, we have here x minus 2 plus 3 is equal to 2. So getting the value of, so negative 2 plus 3 is positive 1. We transpose positive 1, it becomes negative. So x is equal to 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So our final answer now is x is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, no? And z is equal to 3. So that's all for now, and thank you for watching our video. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Wilfredo Tan, and also that click that notification bell. So thank you again for watching, and please view, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you later.